Hello again everyone, welcome back to another video on this wonderful platform we call the internet. And well, today I'm talking about The Witcher Season 4. So, several days ago, a friend of mine asked me if I wanted to watch Season 4 with him, or at least however much of it we could stomach, because well, he didn't want to watch it alone, so I said, sure, whatever, might as well. So yeah, it came to it, and well, we didn't even get through the first episode. Like, we only watched like 15 minutes of episode 1, and then we're like, yeah, no, fuck this, let's get this shit off and watch something else. So that's exactly what we did. So this isn't exactly a review, because well, I haven't watched the whole thing, and well, I won't. I don't plan on watching the whole thing because, well, in the first 15 minutes I just couldn't stand it. So this isn't exactly a review, but just ranting, I guess, about, you know, what I disliked about it. Anywho, though, yeah, so there was some cringe, there was some questionable logic, and, well, yeah, you know. So there was some cringe, then there was a questionable part in which Geralt, now played by Liam Hemsworth, which I will say, like, he did the best he could with what he was given, but it's just not his type of role, you know? Like, he's a pretty decent actor, but he doesn't really fit the role of Geralt. Like, for starters, like, Geralt isn't exactly a Mr. Muscles type of guy, you know, like Chris Hemsworth or Arnold Schwarzenegger and so on. He's if anything in the books, he's actually described as like a old-ish, scrawny man, sort of, not exactly a hunk, like Henry Cavill and Liam Hemsworth and all that, for starters. And not only that, but also a part where he uses his fire ability, I forgot what it was called, Igni, I think, on a monster that is empowered by a sword, and then it, you know, the sword is burning, therefore allowing it to like slice and dice more efficiently and all that. Which, yes, sounds pretty cool and looks dope and all that in the fight scene, because that's, if anything, that's kind of the only good thing going for it. Oh yeah, along with the set and costume designs and all that. But at the same time, though, silver swords, especially in silver in general, won't exactly withstand heat like that. It would shatter. At least that's what my friend said. So while it did look pretty cool, it wouldn't exactly 100% work in real life, let alone in the lore. It would just shatter, really. So yeah, and then, while this is not the worst of it, because, well, once again, they haven't watched the whole thing and won't, but from what we've seen, quite possibly the most insulting thing you could do, they redid certain parts of the previous seasons, but with Liam Hemsworth, therefore pretty much trying to reboot, retcon as such, Henry Cavill's parts. So yeah, like, okay, so I will say that yes, sometimes that has to be done, like movies and TV shows do it all the time, but knowing how Henry Cavill and the showrunners and the writers didn't exactly get along, because, well, they wanted to change things, and because he was a Witcher lore nut, he was like, no, we're doing it the way it's intended in the books and the games and all that. In seasons 1 and 2, he was keeping them in line until season 3, where that was his last hurrah, I guess you could say. And knowing with all that, they decided to erase Henry Cavill's work, probably because of all that shit, because they had some personal beef with him for some stupid reason. Now, once again, I will say that yes, movies and TV shows do this stuff all the time, you know, to sort of keep a consistency, as in to sort of, you know what I mean, right? But at the same time, though, let's get the thing that they were also doing it to to spite Henry Cavill, since they didn't get along at all. So when I think about it, this is like twice now that Henry Cavill has been done dirty. First time with not getting a Man of Steel sequel and all that, therefore he was no longer Superman, then he was again, then he isn't again. And now this, where all of his work is pretty much being retconned and erased and replaced with Liam Hemsworth. Which is a damn shame, because Henry Cavill was pretty damn good as Geralt. Once again, not 100%, but still close enough. But still, yeah, this is like twice now that Henry Cavill has been done dirty, which is a damn shame. Especially because, well, being a PC gamer, he likes The Witcher and Warhammer and all that sort of stuff. So, and speaking of, he's like now working on a Warhammer TV show or movie or something like that. So, yeah, hopefully things are better for him on the Warhammer side of things, and hopefully I don't try to fuck that up for him too. So, yeah. So yeah, in conclusion, I only could only stomach like 15 minutes of the first episode before switching it off. So, yeah, there you have it. So yeah, take what you will, and yeah. Anyway though, thank you for watching. Feel free to like and subscribe if you want to. Stay tuned for more videos, and I'll see you in the next one.